the Pro Wrestling Show. As you see right here, Roman Reigns. He's set to defend the championship, the NXT title, against LA Knight, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles. We form a team that won't lose the championship. LA Knight, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles have something in plan for him. Let's talk about what's going on in the contract side. Speaking of Randy Orton will be in action tonight. 1 week away for his Royal Rumble match. He takes on the tribal heir, Solo Sikoa. We'll see that coming up. Speaking of Royal Rumble,
Uno, dos, tres.
Kevin Owens and United States champion Logan Paul. Kevin Owens will be challenging. He will be challenging the United States champion Logan Paul. Show. Like I said, we got
Uno, dos, tres.
We got a lot of newsworthy hot topics going on with Seth Rollins' injury coming up here. BDay Universal Heavyweight Champion. He made his appearance. Roman has a lot on his plate. We know that Roman Reigns is set to defend the championship against 3 contenders instead of 1, instead of 2, but 3. It was supposed to be Roman versus Randy, but they might set their side for Elimination Chamber. Well, Roman Reigns is going to set to defend against LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton in a contract signing, and Roman Reigns looking supremely confident in his showing that he wants to be the one to take it down. Roman wearing the Acknowledge Me shirts. Atlanta acknowledged me, so I guess Roman's gonna be like Brock Lesnar wearing stuff that he wants to say his version of Suplex City. Well, Nick Aldis, the general manager of SmackDown, was at ringside. Nick Aldis moderating the contract signing. You see AJ Styles in the ring. You see LA Knight in the ring. Both men wanted to prove a point. They both want to be champions. Randy Orton came out there. Randy Orton wanted to prove a point. We thought that Roman was going to make his presence known. Roman didn't want to come out there, and he sent Paul Heyman out there to do his bidding, which is kind of like Roman. Roman did that. So we see that AJ Styles and LA Knight will have a exchange of words, war words between each other. These two men don't like each other, and both are former Impact champions. Well, LA Knight, AJ probably judges LA Knight's rise in popularity, as well as LA Knight is probably jealous of AJ's rise in popularity and what's going on. There was a lot going on tonight for a lot. Randy Orton looking in between, watching as he go. Randy Orton trying to get his when they hit him out. I'm trying to see what they got going on. So we see that coming forward and stuff. Then Paul Heyman came out there. Heyman came out there to tell Nick Aldis that Roman Reigns is not coming and he's not going to be signing no contract. Well, LA Knight, the general manager made sure that Roman got the message real quick and steady that what it's going to be, and we found out that night that what it's going to be. Well, we saw right there, Paul Heyman had to go back out there and tell Roman he needs to sign a contract or he'll be stripped of the championship. And Roman does not want to be stripped after having his historic reign and saying that threatening there was going to be a new champion between the three guys. I think this is just like a political ball. When you ask me, when you tell me that this championship means a lot to Roman Reigns and him losing the championship like that, he ain't gonna want to flip it under his fingers. And then by means, any means necessary. So good to see that going forward. Well, we get to a battle of stable groups. Carlito leading the LWO to take on the team of LD Del Phantasma. We saw this with Santos Escobar and his new group, I guess Humberto and Angel Garza. Well, we saw that Humberto and Angel Garza and Santos won their match tonight, and they did so tonight by cheating, getting a win. I guess we're getting the battle of the LWOs, and we're seeing this moving forward between them and how this is going to go between them and how this is going to set back for them. So, and how this is going to be. We know next week we getting that match that was intended to happen at Survivor Series between Carlito and Santos. Carlito versus Santos 1-on-1. Match was supposed to happen at Survivor Series until Santos injured Carlito, causing him not getting the match. So we get to see it run it back sooner rather than later between these teams. Um, how that went down. So how that's going to go forward. Also, too, AJ Styles confronted General Manager Nick Aldis. AJ Styles demanded that he wants a match against LA Knight. Nick Aldis saying, "You got it." So we get to see that match coming forward between AJ Styles and LA Knight for their confrontation or what they had a little bit earlier tonight. Well, we tell you this: we knew Pete Dunne is back. Butch, Pete Dunne dropped Butch, that stupid name. Pete Dunne now didn't need that word Butch. I think Vince was trying to bring him out. Pete Dunne is back to his original self, the bruiserweight, back in U the NXT UK days. Pete Dunne is back and showed his viciousness that he did tonight, and how he went down and stuff. So Pete Dunne is back being the original bruiserweight, and how that went down with Tyler Bate. Well, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate have their issues, but they're putting their differences aside and working side to side, moving forward for the common good. So we get to see that as well. But Pete Dunne making it known, making it official that he is back. He's no longer Bush. So good for Pete Dunne. Speaking of that, the WWE Women's Tag Team titles were on the line as Kaden Carter and Katana Chance defending their championships against Alba Fire and Issa Dawn. I mean, it was just a first championship defense for them, but the championship went for like this between them. Um, Nothing new, nothing special in this championship match. It's just that it just came out there since they wanted to say the women's champion tag team titles were cursed, which they weren't cursed, but he made it seem like they was cursed. But um, we had some visitors watching this match closely and intently. Damage Control along with the Kabuki Warriors, Kyrie Singh and Oscar. Oscar and Kyrie Singh looking for gold. They once were women's tag team champions, and they could be women's tag team champions again if there be the possibility. Kane Carter and Katana Chance defended their championships and won over Isadon and Ray. Now Oscar and Kyrie set their sights. They want a chance at a lifetime to go for the tag team titles, and they will get that opportunity next week on SmackDown when they get a chance to go for the tag team championships next week. Can Kaden Carter and Katana Chance do good on their second time defense and defeat Oscar and Kyrie Sane? We'll see. I think they need to keep the championships on them for the Kabuki Warriors can be frustrated and want to go after them and do something devious to get the championships that they want. So only time will tell on that moving forward, but we'll see how this is going to go. Well, we know this. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, they call themselves the Pride. I get it, but no offense to Lashley or none of them, to the Street Profits. I think they're holding each other back. Lashley would have been better off his own. The Profits would have been better off being single stars. It's like the Street Profits don't want to evolve or go their singles run, but they be saying they do, but they don't. It's like I don't know. It's like a disconnect to me with them. They need to try to figure out and find themselves because I like Kevin Cross and his new group saying, "Hey, you ain't gonna hold us back. We're gonna do what we want to do and is do how we wanted to say and do," which I kind of like that with his group with the Final Testament. But Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are no longer are not doing nothing, and it's stagnant to me. And they need to figure out what's the problem, what's the root of the issue to me. But they will go against the. They'll have a face-to-face meeting with the Final Testament next week. So we'll see if they can get something going. We'll see. Well, we told you that Logan Paul and Kevin Owens don't see eye to eye whatsoever. We know that and this ain't the first run through that they had before. Well, we tell you this with Logan Paul came out there to confront Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul tried to do his best, tried to be braggadocious and flashy like he always do. And Logan Paul does that. And like I said, with Logan Paul, he wants to make an impression, and he did. Kevin Owens invited him on the KO show. Kevin Owens with his KO spin on things, saying that Logan Paul is the reason he became WWE because of celebrity involvement. And I think Logan Paul didn't like that one bit. Kevin Owens saying that you came because Sami Zayn invited you, The Miz invited you. You know, we don't need you. You kind of like a broken record. I think Logan Paul felt disrespected, and Kevin Owens took the disrespect out of Logan Paul to do him up. These two men will meet at the Royal Rumble, but Logan Paul got the upper hand with using his fist, and Kevin Owens felt a little bit hurt and stuff with his fist. So Logan Paul may have the upper advantage coming forward to the Royal Rumble coming up next week. We'll see how this is gonna play out between these two heading forward and stuff. So hey, we'll see. Well, you remember this scary bump right here between Carmelo Hayes and what's it Austin Theory. It was real scary last week. Well, they're gonna run it back next week. They did a confrontation toward each other after Grayson Waller got himself involved. Grayson Waller. They're playing the stages between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Austin Theory might be turning babyface sooner rather than later. It might help him out as a good thing, so he can figure out what he wants to do. But we know next week Carmelo Hayes takes on Austin Theory 1-on-1 in a match, and let's hopefully and pray that they don't a scary bump like that won't happen. But we'll see heading forward between that going. So how that would be going forward. Well, we told you um the we were supposed to have the match between AJ Styles and LA Knight. AJ Styles and LA Knight were supposed to meet one on one, but the match never happened due to interference from the Bloodline. The Bloodline came out there to interfere in that match, causing everybody to not get what they wanted. But we saw it as that on what had happened and stuff. Well, we move forward to the main event as Randy Orton took on Solo Sikoa one on one. Randy Orton took on Solo Sikoa one on one, and Randy Orton won his match tonight over Solo with the RKO. Randy Orton getting himself ready for the Royal Rumble. And we gonna see can Randy Orton do that, and Randy Orton delivered RKO to all his opponents, including champion Roman Reigns. As Roman Reigns came out of nowhere, and the Superman punched Randy Orton, as the Randy Orton had delivered the RKO on LA Knight and AJ Styles, but Randy Orton had him scouted and RKO Roman, as Roman was going to deliver a spear, and Roman didn't deliver the spear that he wanted, and now Randy Orton standing tall. Can he be standing tall 1 week from tomorrow when he goes against all three men for the championship? We'll see. All right, that ends the SmackDown review ring report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, this is a big story right here, and we're gonna break it right now. Sean Ross Sapp saying right here, that World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins has torn MCL and partially torn meniscus. And on Monday's Raw, we'll learn about that. Seth Rollins will be on Raw coming up, and he will address the situation of his wrestling health and the status of the World Heavyweight Championship. We'll get all that coming up. We're hearing reports he might likely have to vacate the championship, so we're expecting that all coming up this Monday on Raw. What's going to happen with Seth Rollins? He had a hard-fought match with Jinder Mahal. We'll see how that's going to go. This is the rumor right now. Seth Rollins suffered torn meniscus and torn MCL, partially torn meniscus. Hopefully Seth Rollins will be in the word this Monday. Catch up with us this Monday for the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. For that report, we'll see how that's going to go. What's Seth Rollins' next move, and how that's going to affect the World Heavyweight Championship moving forward. Also, too, New Japan Pro Wrestling right here announced that Okada will be leaving their organization, and now Okada will be a free agent at the end of the month. Many are speculating that Okada might head to WWE or AEW. So I'm saying that he's strong might head to AEW. We'll see Okada, the Rainmaker, where he's gonna go. It's not likely he's gonna go to AEW. WWE. If he goes to WWE, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked. Like, wow, Okada coming to WWE. This is the perfect time for Okada. If he do come, a lot of people are saying they'll be interested in Okada debuting at WrestleMania 40. What a way to kick you off your WWE debut at WrestleMania. Wow. Let's see. Okada. Who's gonna go again? Like Cody Rhodes and all the rest of them. We'll see. Pro Wrestling Illustrated announced a lot of awards right here. The votes are in. We see right here. Rhea Ripley wins Female of the Year. Trending Comeback of the Year. Solo Roper Rookie. Seth Rollins Wrestler of the Year. Wrestler, Most Popular Wrestler of the Year. Shows a lot of them. The Pro Wrestling Illustrated. What's going on? All these awards heading our way. So hey. Plus, too, we heard that Rhea Ripley will be the poster girl for Elimination Chamber in Australia. So Rhea Ripley, Rhea Bygone, being the poster girl for her Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali. A lot of the Indians Mustafa Ali. For wrestling hot topic, like we said, we're gonna keep a very close eye on what's going on with Seth Rollins coming up Monday for Raw. Will he vacate the World Heavyweight Championship? Another time we'll kill Seth Rollins. We'll watch and see, anticipate what's gonna happen. All right, I've been your host, Kenny Dick, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the